Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Red Alert 2. It's time to start off with the tutorial. We've just gone through the Soviet campaign. It's time to do the Allied campaign, but first we're going to do the tutorial because it links directly into the Allied campaign.
Good morning, Commander, and welcome to basic training. There's a war on, so we have to make this a crash course. In front of you is your battlefield control interface. With this interface, you can command any soldier on the field. Let's begin with the new recruit you see in the center of your screen. Move him away from his barracks and out into the field. Left-click on the soldier to select him. Then, left-click on empty ground to move him to that location. Try not to get him killed on the way to the shooting range. Ready!
As you can see, we have an Allied base here. We'll be returning here in a moment. Notably, there's actually not enough power at the base to run the prism towers. They're actually turned off. Nonetheless, let's progress.
Notice how you can order your soldier to move into the dark area surrounding the base. Now that you've mastered the difficult task of commanding a single soldier, try ordering around a squad. First, select all of the men by left-clicking and holding down the mouse button. In this mode, you can drag a selection box around all of your men. Select all of the soldiers at once and order them east to the bridge.
On the move!
We're actually going to move back inside the base, because there's a few little hidden Easter eggs on this tutorial mission. And you know, might as well show them off, eh? We're going to move next to this construction yard. Because it's time for some target practice, we'll deploy our GIs now and destroy this construction yard. Notably, this is the only Allied building you're allowed to destroy without failing the mission. If you're wondering why we're destroying this construction yard, even though we don't even own it, doing so will allow us to gain access to an engineer. We'll need this engineer for later. Here he is.
I won't be late.
Let's control group him up.
Yes, sir. On the move.
And we'll progress now.
Not late.
Over to the bridge now, I think.
Got the knowledge.
This tutorial is pretty dirt simple, but it does lead directly into the Allied campaign. As soon as you win the second part of the tutorial, it just straight up instantly goes to the Allied campaign. So, yeah.
Squared away, sir.
I thought it was worth showing.
Moving.
We're almost there, actually.
Double time.
It's a very small map.
This bridge was destroyed yesterday when the Navy SEALs used it for demolition practice. An engineer is en route to repair it. When he arrives, left-click on him to select him, then left-click on the repair hut next to the bridge. Once the bridge is repaired, move your men across.
Let's get to it, shall we?
Analyzing
We'll be
schematics.
meeting up with that helicopter shortly.
Bridge repaired.
Let's move across the bridge now, shall we? To this racks. GIs don't really look like they're carrying any weapons while they're just wandering along, do they? They're just like going for a casual stroll.
This is the shooting range. Select your men by drag selecting a box around the group. Once selected, left-click on the targets downrange. This will order your men to fire at these targets. Destroy all of the targets.
I mean, we could do that, but how about instead we garrison this outhouse?
Moving out.
Structure garrisoned.
Sir, yes, sir.
So wondering if he's going to react to
On my
that.
way.
Apparently not.
Double time. Got it. Digging in.
Let's destroy these targets.
Notice that one of your men has a special symbol on him when he's selected. This unit is a veteran unit.
Yes, sir.
Veterans are tougher, stronger, and can fire more accurately than ordinary soldiers. Double-click on the man who is set up in a defensive position to order him to move out. Now, order your men to move on up the road.
New terrain discovered.
The map has
Structure
expanded.
abandoned.
Ready. On the move.
There is a derelict
In front
tank
of you
up
is a
ahead.
derelict American Grizzly battle tank. Order your men to
Need a
destroy the
repair?
crippled tank.
Orders on my way.
It's one of the few times you'll actually see a tank as a sprite as opposed to being a voxel. We're going to ignore the tank though, and instead repair this bridge that's also being destroyed.
Double time. Got it.
And access the secret.
Bridge
On the
repaired.
move.
Excellent.
Got it. Hooah!
You're not supposed to be here, says the game.
On my way. Got it.
Where has that Nighthawk transport gone off to?
Moving out.
That's what I want to know. You guys can go over
on
here.
the move. On my way. Can do. Double time. Can do. On the move.
Let's reveal the
On my
shroud.
way. Squared away, sir. Ready.
There it is.
How about some action? Double time.
Let's load up into the Nighthawk transport, shall we?
Sir. Yes, sir. Orders. Can do. On the move. Sir. Yes, sir. How about some action? Hooah! Orders. Moving out. Can
One
do.
person will
On
have to
my
stay
way.
behind,
Cleared
but
away.
that's okay.
Hooah!
Let's see what we can discover with this Nighthawk transport, shall we? Off we go.
Clear. Tour underway. Gotcha.
There's a bomb that self-destructs as we see it, and a random cow. Goodbye, cow. We shall now attempt to destroy this derelict tank. And just like that, we'll head off into the second mission of the tutorial. I decided I'll do both in the one video, just so you don't have to wait too long before we get back into the story.
Clear. Ready.
Actually, the helicopter can help attack.
It takes your men longer to destroy the tank than the targets at the rifle range. Regular soldiers are not efficient at destroying armored units. In turn, armored units may not be the most effective weapons for destroying dug-in infantry. Pick the right unit when facing enemies. Good job today. You've completed an important part of your training.
Mission accomplished.
Yay!
Today you will fight a mock battle against another commander. He will command the red team, you will command the blue team. Select your mobile construction vehicle by left-clicking on it, then order it to move out of the base. Move out to the east and try to find some open ground.
Outstanding.
Let's just do a bit of exploration of the MCV before we deploy it, shall we?
Bound forward.
And we'll move over to this open terrain here.
Unit reporting.
So far I've made great progress in the tutorial. As you can hear, we will be up against an enemy allied base. It's not going to be particularly big or well populated, but nonetheless,
Yes, sir.
let's head out now and
Good to
deploy,
go.
shall we? Unfortunately, we can't use the waypoint system to deploy.
Your mobile construction vehicle is now in open ground. Double-click on it to deploy a construction yard.
New construction options.
Now that you have a construction yard, you can begin to build a base. On the right side of your screen, you can see that the icon for a power plant has appeared. Left-click on that icon to start construction of the power plant. Notice how your remaining money decreases while the power plant is building. Each building has a cost to construct. When the power plant is done building, left-click on its image, and then left-click on an empty area near your construction yard. If you see red squares where you are trying to place it, then you are either trying to place the power plant too far away from your construction yard, or you are trying to build on uneven ground.
Building. New construction options.
Good. Now your base has power. Notice the power indicator on the left side of your build bar. Each structure you build has a power cost. If your base runs short of power, some buildings will stop working and others will work inefficiently. Now it's time to build a refinery so you can begin harvesting. Ore and gems are harvested by your miners and converted to cash. Left-click on the ore refinery icon. When your refinery's ready, place it in the same way you did with the power plant.
Building.
Well, refinery's coming along quite nicely. We'll have to build a small army and destroy the red team's base. But I'm allowing the tutorial commander to do his work. Drill sergeant, whatever you call him.
Construction complete.
And here we are now.
Your new chrono miner will automatically begin to collect ore. Many buildings and units depend on one another. Placing a power plant allowed you to build a refinery and barracks. Placing a barracks will allow you to train infantry. Left-click on the barracks to start its construction. When it's finished, place it on the terrain just like you did with the refinery and power plant.
Building. New
The
construction
spooky
options.
construction of a barracks music. Let's
Training.
build some GIs, shall
On the
we?
right-hand side of your screen, you should see a button that looks like a soldier. When you press that button, you will see the different types of soldiers that you can train. Right now, all you can train is a GI. Left-click on the GI to start training him. Left-click multiple times to train a series of GIs.
Unit ready.
GIs are a bit more expensive than conscripts at $200 because of their deploy function.
ready.
That lets them deploy the machine gun.
Can do.
Crates can be collected for special bonuses. This one contains a cash bonus.
Double time.
I'll take a
Unit
cash
ready.
bonus.
Squared away.
There's another cow there. Gotta watch out for these cows, they're popping up all over the
The
shop.
red team may attack
Ready,
soon.
yes, sir.
Your GIs are armed with rubber bullets for this mission. In real combat, they would, of course. Your GIs can garrison inside many civilian structures. Select one of your GIs, then
Yes, sir.
left-click on the barn to
On
send
the
him in.
move.
While garrisoned, your troops are protected from enemy fire. When the structure is severely damaged, all occupants will be ejected.
How about some action?
Unfortunately
Unit
interrupted
ready.
the commander there. He was going to say
Structure
that the everyone's using rubber bullets for today,
Unit ready.
which is good to know.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, with this garrison structure,
To exit your soldiers from a civilian structure, select the structure, then click on it again.
Unit ready.
the garrison structure will be quite sufficient to defend us. And as you can see, our chrono miner teleports back once it's finished gathering resources.
Unit
Can do.
ready. Structure abandoned.
Is there anything
On my
else
way.
down here? Oh, we need to re-garrison that.
Sir, yes, sir.
Structure garrisoned.
Yeah. Moving out.
And
Unit
deploy.
ready.
We have an overwhelming
Red
number of
team's
GIs
strike
already.
force has been defeated.
Yes, sir.
Now, build some more soldiers, Commander, and when you feel
On
you're
the
ready,
move.
move them out onto the map. Find Red Team's command center and destroy it.
Orders.
Unit
Double time.
ready.
Let's establish a rally
New
point and
rally
continue
point
to build
established.
additional troops.
Training.
Ready.
Unit ready.
Yeah.
Unit lost.
Double time. Can do. Out.
Let's do attack
On my
move.
way.
Oh, hang on, there's crates. Crates, of course.
Unit ready.
Very dangerous.
Unit lost.
Double time. Let's do it.
Oh no, these guys burning on fire from rubber bullets.
Got
It's not not to worry, it's friendly fire.
Unit ready.
Quite literally.
Sir, yes, sir.
In the same way that this chrono miner that's running over our troops, it's only using rubber wheels.
Unit
So we
ready.
don't actually lose any troops doing this. And our rubber bullets, they're not destroying the miner, they're just incapacitating it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Taking part, sir. Ready. Can do. Digging in.
Unit promoted.
There we go, we now have an elite GI. Let's continue to explore while we have these troops destroy the construction yard. After deploying, of course.
Ready.
These ones can also A move in. Well, I say A move, it's actually Control Shift move.
Unit promoted.
Squared away, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Not that they seem to care about building so much.
Digging in. Orders.
Just using pistols will do here.
Ready. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. How about some action? Taking part, sir.
Unit promoted.
Let's do it.
I think this has been a nice decisive
Unit
victory.
promoted.
Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Good job, Commander. You've defeated the Red Team. Your basic training is complete.